accountability, the ability to account for our actions. Man, it's a popular word now in business, isn't it? We all want accountability from our teams. A little more uncomfortable to talk about it for ourselves, but we know it's a good thing. But it's this concept, accountability. Why do we struggle with it? Well, at its core, accountability is really about specificity. Specific language, specific expectations, and specific consequences. There are accountability killers, like terms of, well, I'm not sure, or maybe, or I'll try, I'll give it a best shot, those types of things. All vague, I don't really know what actions you're going to take with that. Get rid of those accountability killers and speak the language of accountability, and those are things like, I will, yes, I commit to, no. That's accountability, saying no, that's fine. Or if you don't know, and you can't say yes or no at the moment, say, I don't know, but I'll find out by X date. That's the language of accountability. You know, I'm a Star Wars geek, I admit it. I've seen all 6 of them many times. And my favorite line from my favorite character of all the Star Wars is from a little green friend Yoda. It said, do or do not. There is no try. That's the language of accountability. It's commitment. So if our little green friend can talk about that, we can too. Use the language of accountability. Because then it leads to specific expectations. Specific language leads to specific expectations. Well, blurry expectations lead to blurry places. So we have to have specific timing and people and actions. I use a simple 3W form. At the end of any interaction or conversation or a meeting, I just have a simple form that says what has to be done, who has to do it, and by when. Very simple. Not rocket science, a little Word document, nothing. A 3W form. What, who, and when. That's all you need. That gives you the specific expectations. Well, specific consequences are probably the Achilles heel of accountability. Because our leaders talk about it all that time. I can't keep them accountable. I have trouble with my consequences. Well, I'm not going to focus on specific consequences of if you do this, you get this, you do that, you get that. I want you to paint the big picture for your team. Let them see how they can either help or hinder by good or bad performance themselves, their team, the organization, your customer base, out into the community. It's important for them to see the big picture of how good performance has that positive ripple effect and lack of performance has this negative ripple effect. The fact is, our performance is an external reflection of our internal commitment. So the conversation you have, if you're having trouble with the consequences, is about their commitment, not so much the specific item or action they didn't perform on. So specific language, specific expectations, and specific consequences. So take some specific action today and boost the accountability for your team.